Hi everyone, I'm humbly Anna Anders here, the founder of 4GLOBALPEACE.com. This is the second video, part 2, for this day, March 21st, 2016. But what I want to say about, I want relationships today. Relationships with PS at the end, not relationships. See, relationships suck. Relationships are full of drama, trauma, and chaos, and are harmful and toxic to our beings. So, and I gotta be honest, humbly, I've been drawing my boundaries in my sacred circle closer and closer and closer. I've been a willing participant, co-participant with my higher power, with my sacred creator, like you hear me talk about him on social media. And so as I'm drawing my circle tighter and tighter, I'm saying goodbye to corrupt, non-participating relationships. I don't have time for it. And I don't want to make time for it because it's not productive. It's destructive and not constructive to my life path. So that's what I'm doing here lately. I don't know what you're doing, but that's what I'm doing. So I think I responded to that reading pretty well. I'm going to move on to this next book, The Promise of a New Day. Well, I can get away with that because right now my grandbaby's sleeping and I want to take advantage of the moment. I want to seize the moment humbly here so that when she gets up I can give her my full grandmotherly attention. Okay, I'm reading out of The Promise of a New Day, like I said, and it's March 21st, 2016. And it says, if our species does not destroy itself, it will be a death in the cradle, a case of infant mortality. Oh my God. Wow. This is so powerful, you guys. I'm going to repeat this, and this is by Jonathan Shell. Matter of fact, I want you to see this because you got to know that I'm not making this crap up. Okay, it's right there. You can kind of see it, okay? I'm going to read it again. If our species does not destroy itself, and it's talking about the human species, it will be a death in the cradle, a case of infant mortality. Jonathan Shell. Let's see what this reading says. Compared to rocks or to termites or ginkgo trees, our whole species is a very recent passenger on this spaceship of Earth. We have had a busy time of it for a few thousand years. There have been enough of us to make a difference. But in time, as geologists measures it, we have barely entered the history of the planet. Wow, I gotta go back. Compared to rocks or termites or ginkgo trees, our whole species is a very recent passenger on this spaceship of Earth. Sacred Mother Earth is what I want to say. We've had a busy time of it for a few thousand years. There have been enough of us to make a difference. But in time, as geologists measures it, we have barely entered the history of the planet. If we eradicated ourselves with the lethal means at our disposal, we wouldn't be the first species to disappear. But wouldn't it be a shame? We humans have the capacity for transcendence as well as destruction. I want to go back and read that sentence, you guys. It's very powerful, so powerful. We humans have the capacity for transcendence as well as destruction. Surely we are adaptable enough to guide our own development away from our current preoccupation with deadly toys. Oh my God, you guys. This talks about corruption and disruption of human life and human values. This also talks about the warmongers. This also talks about, how the deadly toys, they are guns and bombs, drones and missiles. Those are deadly toys to me. And we're carrying on and playing with these corrupt, deadly toys that these corrupt and evil men made, globally speaking. So, people, I want to say, if you're not part of the solution today, you should get the hell out of the way and know that you are part of the problem. So sit your asses down and think about that. Pray about that. Meditate about that. Ask yourself, you know how to wax your car. You know how to go get a new outfit. You know how to take a shower. You know how to clean your house. But people, what are you contributing to Sacred Mother Earth? What are you giving birth to towards Sacred Mother Earth's preservation? What are you giving birth to? And for human preservation, too, from local to global. That's what Anna Anders wants to challenge everybody to think about here today on this YouTube channel. And I'm going to go on to the reading. Written history gives us just a tiny glimpse of life on Sacred Mother Earth. So let's live as to guarantee that human existence will last out its full chapter of life. Sacred life. And I'm going to say, I'm going to close this reading with, I am one of Earth's children. I will treat my parents with respect. I am one of Earth's children. I will treat my parents with respect. You know, when I put an S on the end of parent, the word parent, my parents are gone. They're dead and gone. And my other half, ex-other half, whatever we're going to call the status of our relationship today, it's a relationship today, but tomorrow it could turn into a relationship based on the dynamics of the history of this relationship. But I'm not taking it because I'm drawing my boundaries and I'm standing up and giving a voice for myself here at home. And my kids will know that, you know, and they're here and they got my back for me, and that feels good. Because, you know, she's had her mom's had her back all along. I can guarantee you that. It's been some shady shit. But anyways, God's good, and he's got my back, and I know that. But what I want to say here is this. I'm going to go back to the reading. I will treat my parent with respect. Hi, everyone. I'm humbly Anna Anders, the founder of 4GLOBALPEACE.com. I have my significant other or ex-significant other. I don't know what to call this relationship today. But her mom's here with us. I will give respect to her mother. I give sincerity. I don't baby because she's not a baby. She's a grown adult woman, and her brain is intact, and it works. And she knows how to use her mouth because she eats every day. So she chooses to play games because she's in the program of AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, because she was an alcoholic. Fact is, though, she didn't do her fourth step work. And that spiritual work it's a necessity for us to get up and pray every day and clean our house and then see what God wants us to do. We don't just clean our physical houses, people. We don't just clean our physical bodies. We got to clean up spiritually. So that's been the challenge for me here humbly at home, day in and day out. Been doing it a long time. And when I came across the border of Ohio from Arizona, you know, I'm burned out and tired of people, how do I say this, emotionally and spiritually saying, gimme, 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 and not giving nothing else to the party of life, you know. You know, material stuff does not match up and meet up with the emotional and spiritual stuff, people. So get over that. I got to shut down the video and I'll come right back.